I'm Dr. Jessica Howard, and I am the campus president here at PCC Southeast. Thank you. So we have arrived at this moment at last. This is a day where we can finally celebrate becoming an official campus, the fourth comprehensive campus of Portland Community College, and also celebrate, yes, that's a great moment, also to celebrate our vibrant, diverse, multicultural community. And we will do that together throughout our program today. It's my great honor to kick off the celebration and to be a part of this wonderful event. So speaking of community, I'd like to introduce today's MC of our event, Melanie Davis. Melanie is the owner of El Hispanic News, which is the nation's #1 bilingual monthly newspaper. She's also owner of PQ, which is a print and online publication covering all of Oregon and Southwest Washington's LGBTQ community and all of its diversity. And she's a partner and senior strategist for Su Publico, which is the only full-service multicultural ad agency serving Oregon and the Pacific Northwest. Please join me in welcoming Melanie Davis.
I just confirmed that every PCC campus president is a woman. Now, if you come from a matriarch like me, that's very, very important. I'm honored to be here today. This is a very historic event. It's been 40 years since a new PCC campus has opened. So I want to recognize not only the matriarch here, but we have many of our elders. And to me, it's very important that when we start an event, we recognize all of our elders who are here and who have paved the way for us and honor them for doing so. And then also recognize our youngsters who are here. So if we can give a round of applause for all of these individuals, thank you. One of the things that makes Southeast, this particular location, so vibrant is all of the crossroads of the many different cultures that it represents, from the Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, Latino, Russian, Ukrainian families. I found out that this particular campus polled its students and identified that its student body speaks over 80 different languages. Now that's about 20 more than the rest of Portland, so it's very diverse in this particular campus, and that's something to be noted, recognized, and celebrated every single day. That's one of the reasons why today I love the theme, a world of opportunity. And that means a lot for PCC, particularly for me, and I'll share with you a little bit of my personal story. PCC gave me an opportunity a few years ago. I won't exactly say when, I don't want to date myself. But I had a chance to be part of their speech and debate team. Imagine that now, flashing forward. I was a student at Portland State University, and I recognized that they didn't have a speech and debate program, so I was able to join their Sylvania campus, and I was able to go to many of the different tournaments that happen statewide, regionally, and also in the state of Washington. What PCC allowed, and they gave me the space, is to not just talk about what the mainstream topics and issues were at the time, but they empowered me to talk about things and develop speeches and presentations and have conversation about things that were affecting me and my community. So that, now flashing forward, has empowered me and helped me actualize who it is I am and the road and the journey that I am on today. And to me, that gave me the world of opportunity I am now attaining. I'm also glad to be here. PCC is the kind of place that embraces everyone, no matter who they are or where they're going in life. As a business owner and as a community member, I'm inspired by that mission. Today, it's all about celebrating this new and gorgeous Southeast campus. I'd like to welcome to the stage our Portland Community College Southeast Campus student, Lin Xiao Chen, who has some wonderful words to share with you today. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Lin Xiao Chen, and I'm a student here at the New Portland Community College Southeast Campus. I I chose PCC because I have a dream of becoming an academic advisor, working to change the lives of the students just like PCC changed mine. I'm proud to say that my dream is closer because of my involvement in leadership opportunities at PCC such as Future Connect, Phi Beta Kappa, Associate Students of Poland Community College, and being a student ambassador. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Jeremy Brown, President of Poland Community College.
It's such an exciting day. There's so much going on, it's great. But really, our students really epitomize everything that we do and why we're here. And they represent what today is all about. A commitment to students, a commitment to a community, and a commitment to the future. This transformational event signals yet another tremendous milestone in PCC's storied history. As part of the Bond program, we've promised a campus that will provide a comprehensive suite of opportunities for this community that better serve students and future leaders like Lin Xiao. I'm so delighted to be here today to proclaim that we delivered. Thank you also to Melanie for acting as our MC and guiding us through an impressive schedule of activities and entertainment that will provide, I believe, a lasting memory of this day. Melanie, your energy and enthusiasm, entrepreneurial spirit, professional accomplishments are inspiring and illustrate what is possible with hard work and determination. And of course, all the more so when it's fueled by a robust PCC experience. I do hope that our students who are here today are able to realize that, like Melanie, if you pursue your dreams with focus, dedication, and creativity, you too can become a leader and thereby not only make a difference in your own life, but also in the lives of others. So, students, be bold in your determination and setting of goals. Be fearless in the face of challenges, and with this spirit, be powerful in your impact, and thus make us all PCC proud. We have every confidence in your future successes. I do have to make some acknowledgments and thank yous for the various folks who are here today without whom this day would not be possible. First of all, I'd like to thank the PCC Board of Directors, several of whom are here today, including our board chair, Deanna Palm. Deanna, thank you so much for your leadership. And also Director Courtney Wilton from the board, who represents this zone. Courtney, thank you. With the board's vision, support, leadership, and dedication, PCC continues to thrive and garner local, regional, and national attention. For instance, you may have missed that this summer we were recently listed as being number 5 in the country in degrees awarded at community colleges. Number 5 in the country. How about that? Many thanks also to our U.S. legislators who are here today, Senator Jeff Merkley and Representative Earl Blumenauer, from whom you'll hear later in the program. And our local legislators who are here today, Bob Noth, Barbara Smith-Warner, Alyssa Kenny-Geyer, and Jeff Reardon. Thank you so much. Their support and enthusiasm for the college has been instrumental in the magnitude of our accomplishments and have made celebrations like today's accomplishments, today's transformation possible. We are eternally grateful for your support for education and for PCC. Thank you. Also, would like to thank the various dignitaries representing the Multnomah City Commissioner's Office and the Mayor's Office. Thank you very much also for being here today. And finally, a well-deserved thanks to all of you who have carved out time in your busy schedules to join us for today's festivities with families, friends, and neighbors. Your presence signifies the importance of this fourth campus to PCC and to the Southeast community. We're here to celebrate a milestone in the college's history. It seems with our continued successes that we are constantly celebrating, but this one is particularly special. Our last campus unveiling was 40 years ago. Many of you here today were not even born 40 years ago, and I'm certainly blanking out on what I was doing 40 years ago, and thank goodness there wasn't social media at that time. So, try to remember where you might be in even 40 years' time from now. That's hard to imagine, but the progress that we've made has been incredible. So our festivities today are, quite truthfully, and I said this yesterday, but it bears repeating, a really, 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 really big, enormous, gigantic, monumental, mammoth, colossal deal. It's huge, in case you hadn't figured that out. It's a great day for us. Let's have a round of applause for us, I think. The Southeast Center has been a fixture in the area since the 1970s. The first offerings were located in rented classrooms at the old St. Anthony's School. Then in 1978, we purchased a large industrial building on Southeast 82nd, now home to the Fubon Shopping Center, just down the street, and which became the original PCC Southeast Center. There we offered a variety of apprenticeship programs, fire science and EMS, GED preparation courses, and other workforce programs and transfer courses. By 2004, we needed more space, so we moved to our current location. And thanks to the renovation of an existing builder's square and adding another building, which were named in honor of Mount Tabor and Mount Scott in the region, to celebrate our region. Once again, we hit a point where we needed to offer more and better space for our students, staff, and faculty at Southeast. And so here we are today. We've done just that with this new campus. And today we celebrate just how far we've come since the 1970s. At long last, we have a resource-rich learning environment at Southeast in terms of technologies, courses, and facilities. These have been designed first and foremost with students in mind to ensure that we're delivering the services that they need for academic success. I've no doubt that the Southeast campus will grow and grow. In fact, it is the fastest growing campus at PCC right now. So that probably, yes. So it's only a matter of time before my inbox is filled with complaints about parking. The realization of these many resources and attributes underscores the commitment of the college's faculty and staff after so many years of service in this part of Portland. So for those faculty and staff, would you please raise your hand if you work at Southeast or have worked at PCC? Thank you so much for your dedication and your ongoing efforts to support our students. Thank you. I'd also recognize that many of you here today had key functions in the physical transformation of this campus, those associated with the bond program. And so thanks goes out to each and every one of you also for the role you played in creating such a tremendous space that the Southeast community can proclaim as its own. And before I get replaced on the stage, I'd like to say that I remember coming to the Southeast Center for the first time when I was a finalist for the presidency and thinking how much I wanted to be part of this college, one that was on the verge of such an exciting transformation, including the opening of this campus. At my first campus forum here, I said that one of my goals for the year was to lead the transformation from center to campus. And I'm delighted to have been part of this recognition. So, after all this time, the day is now here. The energy, enthusiasm, and excitement surrounding the evolution of Southeast is palpable. Instead of a two-building center, there's now a feeling that this is a real college campus. And I couldn't be more proud of all of you, the work that you've done to get us this far, and the promise for the future. My thanks to each and every one of you, and thank you for being here with us today. So it's now time for me to pass on the baton and introduce one of our students, Daniel, who I believe is up next. Daniel, thank you.
Hello and good day. My name is Daniel Lickey, and I'm a student here at the new PCC Southeast campus. I chose PCC because I have a dream of becoming an administrative assistant professional, working in academia. I'm proud to say that my dream is closer due to the opportunities Portland Community College has given me. At the end of this year, I will be graduating from PCC, like many out here, the first in my family to obtain a degree in higher education. This is all. My mother's been crying for 2 years since I joined college, so she should be dried out by the time I finish. This is all because of Portland Community College, and I thank you. Please join me in welcoming to the new PCC Southeast campus, Congressman Earl Blumenauer.
Thank you, Daniel. I couldn't be more pleased to be here. This, for me, is a 40-year dream. This is why I ran for the Portland Community College Board 40 years ago. This was the last area that was addressed by the community college. At that time, the facilities were a crescent from Sylvania to Washington County to Northeast Portland. And this vast area was not just underserved, it was barely served at all. But we're used to that in Southeast Portland. I grew up here, I went to school up the street, church down, used to crawl, run, hike Mount Tabor. My first house was about 10 blocks from here. This is a special place. It has a great character, great opportunities, but of late those challenges have multiplied. Look at 82nd Avenue, kind of an orphan highway that the state really doesn't want and the city can't afford, a little down at the heels. This facility is marking a new era for Southeast Portland. Portland Community College is our secret weapon in terms of vocational education, enrichment, being a launching platform for people on to higher education. It has the whole range of services and activities that are desperately needed in our community in Southeast. You drive 82nd Avenue and you look at how this community has changed, the ethnic diversity. It still has challenges. We have more poor children here than the national average. But this is the type of facility that's going to provide opportunity for everyone. And it's more than just educational opportunity. This campus, and I can't say enough to the board and their immediate predecessors for making this happen. It is worth waiting for, not just for the people that will take the classes, but for what it means to the community. This is a visible symbol of change. We're going to watch retail activity on the street. We're going to watch this being a signal that times are changing. It's going to be a magnet for other types of residential and retail activity. And most of all, it's a sign to the people in Southeast that their needs are being considered, that we're going to be working together to realize it. I hope that all of us reflect on what a remarkable journey this has been, what a tremendous resource this campus is, but then each of us think how we work with the board, the president, the faculty, and the students to realize that vision, to expand, to grow, and to share it with others. It truly is a remarkable day. I add my congratulations and looking forward to working with you to take it where it needs to go. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Keith Jones, and I'm a student here at the new Portland Community College Southeast Campus. I chose PCC because I have a dream of becoming a surgeon and helping the people in my community. I'm proud to say that I'm a student of PCC because it has embraced my diversity. Because as a student of color, we all suffer, and PCC has brought us all together. Now, please join me in welcoming Courtney Wilton, PCC board member and director of Zone 3, representative of Portland Southeast.
Thanks, Keith. Someone told me if I wasn't brief today, one of the kiddos with the swords was going to chase me off the stage, so I'm definitely going to do that. As Keith said, my name's Courtney Wilton. I'm a member of the PCC's board of directors. I actually represent this district, and I'm delighted to be here. And I want to thank you for being here as well. I've lived in this neighborhood a long time. I've been here since 1988. In 1988, I bought a very old, very rundown house on the other side of Mount Tabor. And in those days, I used to come here on my Saturdays, although in those days, if you remember, there was a place called Builder Square that was there. It wasn't PCC. And as you know, the longtime Portlanders know, Builder Square left the city years ago, and I'm thankful to say he left a hole in the neighborhood, and PCC filled that void, and that's why we're here today. The beautiful campus you see today, the new buildings, the renovated buildings, the quad in which we are standing, is a result of the 2008 voter-approved bond measure. It was more than 7 years ago that PCC Board of Directors first contemplating putting a bond measure before the voters of this region. The thinking was that bond funds would be put to good use for the benefit of students and taxpayers by updating facilities, equipment, and expanding services in growing areas within PCC's district, like Southeast Portland, which, as Representative Blumenauer says, has historically been underserved in terms of education and workforce training. At the same time, our country was entering a very deep recession, and yet while the bond request arrived at a very fragile economic time in Oregon, you, the voters, trusted the college. You trusted the bond measure's goals, you trusted the PCC bond program and the college's board of directors to remain steadfast in our commitment for responsible financial stewardship and community engagement related to the bond. You voted in favor of the measure, and its passage enabled PCC to plow ahead, literally, to remodel old buildings, outdated existing structures, and to construct new buildings with additional classrooms, improved services, new programs, and updated equipment here at Southeast and at our campus, other campuses too. And thanks to your passage of the bond measure, PCC has played a significant role in Oregon's economic recovery. For example, more than 1,000 businesses have worked with this college throughout this bond program. That includes traditional construction-related industries and also the thousands of businesses who indirectly benefit. Businesses like fabric designers, furniture manufacturers, even food establishments and the local restaurants and coffee merchants around this construction site. It also includes minority, women-owned, and emerging small businesses. In fact, we have entered into more than 500 contracts with MWESB firms. Also, we're committed to sustainability. All new bond-built facilities aim to be LEED, silver, or beyond. You know, right now, there's a prospective student out there, and that student probably doesn't have a lot of money. They're probably working 1, 2, or even 3 jobs to make ends meet. But that student is smart, and that student is motivated, and that student has guts. They have the courage to pursue their dreams, and that student is going to come to PCC Southeast Campus. And when they do, PCC is going to be there for that student. We're going to help them, we're going to support them. They're going to take a number of great classes from terrific instructors here, and they're going to be successful here, in part because of us, but mostly because of them. And they're going to graduate. And that's just the start of their success. They're going to move on from there. They may go directly to work. They may get some additional education, but they're going to make a difference. And in their own way, their own small way, they're going to change the world. And we are going to do that again and again and again, because that's why we're here and that's what we do. And in our way, we're going to do what we can to change the world. I'm so thankful to PCC for what it's doing. I'm proud of the job they're doing and the impact they have on the community. I'm very thankful to taxpayers for supporting us in allowing this to happen. On behalf of the PCC Board of Directors, I want to thank all of you for transforming this part of the neighborhood, for giving us a vote of confidence, and for allowing us to help many generations of Southeast Portlanders. It's a fantastic investment and one that literally is going to pay dividends for a long time. Thank you very much. And with that, let me welcome Miranda, another one of our students.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miranda Combs, and I'm the student body president at the new Portland Community College Southeast Campus. I chose PCC because I have a dream of being a mother who can fully support her children and be a positive role model in their lives. I'm proud to say that my dream is closer because of the outstanding faculty here at PCC. They have gone out of their way to make my academic experience meaningful and worthwhile. Now everyone, please join me in welcoming to the stage Senator Jeff Merkley.
Hi everybody, how are you all doing? It's a pretty exciting day. I first stood in this area right here when I was moving up from Roseburg to start second grade, and there's a little store with a payphone here on the corner. We lived just a few blocks away, and I went to Vinsmead School, so some of you may know where that's located. And I'm thrilled to be here to help celebrate this incredible institution, this incredible addition to our community. When I was in grade school, my father said to me, if you go through the doors of the schoolhouse and you study hard, you can do just about anything. But I want you kids to go to college. Mom and I are going to save some money. This is a working class family, and his notion that everyone has the opportunity to thrive, everyone has an opportunity to fulfill their dreams, is really what America is all about. But for us to have that pathway, not only do we have to have great public schools, but we need to have great community colleges like this one right here. Two-thirds of the families in this area have somebody who's gone to PCC for a class. 90,000 people will depend upon PCC, and this campus is going to be a huge part of that. And if we realize how expensive higher education is, we absolutely have to invest in our community colleges because they are the most cost-effective part of our higher education system. And that's why we wanted to invest in this campus right here and have this wonderful facility in our community. We will have, as a result, more firefighters, more business owners, more child care workers, more welders, and more civic leaders. We'll have more of everything contributing to the strength of our community. Now, in order even for community college to be affordable, we have to do a lot more with federal financing. And that means more and better Pell Grants to support our students going to college. And when our students need to borrow, as most will, they should be able to borrow at the same low interest rate the big banks get when they borrow from the Federal Reserve. And everybody in Oregon who has a student loan, there's 500,000 of us, they should be able to refinance those higher interest loans to take advantage of today's low interest rates. Not only does that help them, but they have more money to spend, and that means more home ownership, more purchases at our stores, just in general, uplifting of the economy, good for all of us. So here we are. about to complete this celebration with some music and some dancing here in the Jade District. As we think about how to make the world a better place, one way we can do that is through these investments in community colleges, and they will in turn make our community a better place. I'm thrilled to be here as part of this celebration. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, PCC, for this phenomenal institution. Thank you. Thank you.
So today's theme, the theme of our big celebration, is a world of opportunity. And I really love this theme because it captures the multiculturalism that characterizes many parts of Southeast Portland, and it also captures our cultural diversity that we embrace at this campus. Classrooms, libraries, internal space, external space, all of these places are crossroads of different viewpoints and backgrounds and perspectives. It's a richness that makes us who we are, and we're very proud. Our experience of a global community is something that we know every day in a very tangible way. So what does being a comprehensive campus really mean for our students? Well, first of all, it means a library. It's hard to overestimate how important a full-service library is for an academic community, and we finally have one. And not only is it everything a library should be and that our community here deserves, but it is beautiful and it is LEED certified. And our students who go in that library can study by themselves or in groups. They can go into the computer center where there are plenty of computers for them to use, or they can go and get incredible tutoring in our tutoring center. All of these things are the result of us doing this bond-related construction and becoming a comprehensive campus. If you're a student, something else that you might notice in our new world here are the diversity retention centers that we never had before. By these I mean our multicultural center, our women's resource center, our queer resource center, our veterans center. In all of these places, yes. In all of these places, students get critical supports, but more than that, they feel like they belong. It's very hard to reach academic success if you don't feel that you belong. And so these centers are a critical part of what it means to be comprehensive. In addition, our students are now able to take science lab classes, physics lab, chemistry lab, anatomy and physiology, biology, geology, and in labs that are incredible for their state-of-the-art configuration. We are the envy of institutions around the city, and that's a good place to be. We also have a full-service cafeteria, a beautiful big bookstore, and an environment that invites learning, invites engagement, invites inquiry, and says, this is home. This is something that all of us in Southeast Portland can call home and use to create opportunity for ourselves. This is a big day indeed. Last thing I'd like to say about what it means to be comprehensive is that there are many, many, many faculty and staff who have worked here for years, way before comprehensiveness, way before beautiful buildings. And to me, when I look at these beautiful new structures, I see a tangible representation of their commitment to this community, and it makes those structures even more beautiful. So I am personally so honored to be associated with PCC Southeast Campus and to be its campus president. This is a great day. And so now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the moment where we declare this location the fourth campus of Portland Community College, PCC Southeast Campus. We're going to engage in a ceremonial dedication at this time. You don't want to miss this, so gather close. The compass that you see on all of our posters. The compass symbolizes where your journey can take you. It also symbolizes where we are now and the partners and community members in all directions who brought us to this moment. Our compass today is a living one, made up of children from our community. PCC is all about lifelong learning and the road to opportunity. And this compass reminds us that that journey begins here. And so, from the North, I honor the bold students who seek a vision for themselves and who choose the path of education to make it so. And from the South, I honor the fearless faculty who are relentless in their commitment to teaching, who believe in our students, who make learning come alive every day. And from the East, I honor the powerful partners who work alongside PCC to make our community vibrant, strong, and successful. From the West, I honor our proud alumni who make Oregon a better place because of their incredible talents and who are the living examples of the transformational power of education. Together, with the four corners of our community, I now declare this place of learning the Southeast Campus of Portland Community College.